Hey, it's Renee with Cancercize with Renee B on day 42 of the January 15th challenge. We're going to be doing arms today, so I have some weights in front of me that you probably can't see, but that's okay. And I have a chair. So we're going to use all of those things today and work some of our arms. So the challenge is let's see. The challenge is committed to doing at least 10 minutes of exercise every day up until January 15th. And we started 42 days ago. So we've done 42 days in a row of at least 10 minutes of exercise, okay? Let's get our arms warmed up a little bit here. And why January 15th? January 15th will be my 1 year cancer-free in remission. Because that's when I had my double mastectomy and my lymph nodes taken out that had the cancer in them. And then I did chemotherapy and did a preventative oophorectomy, which is taking your ovaries out, because I have the BRCA1 genetic mutation. So it means I'm really a strong case for me to have ovarian cancer and skin cancer plus breast cancer. So I still have to go in for exams all the time on my breast, even though the tissue itself has been replaced, but there's still parts, cells of my real breast in there, obviously. So I have to get checked out all the time. So anyway, we're going to celebrate big time on January 15th, because not only is it my 1 year anniversary, but it's also my husband's birthday, and I'm having a party for me. Because 1 year is a big deal. They say 5 years is the mark of it not coming back or beating it. So it's been a long year. It's been a very long year. So, and we're getting stronger all the time by doing our workouts, right? Mentally and physically stronger, because exercise has proven to help you mentally. I also write. I have a blog and a page I manage, and a website too that I need to be more active on, and I'm going to do that this year. And let's get those arms warmed up. All outlets, all healthy outlets to deal with the anxiety and depression and lack of mental stability when you're diagnosed with cancer and fighting it, because you will be fighting it the rest of your life, right? Yes. So, said today's arms. I have some 5-pound weights and 8-pound weights and a chair. You can use 2 cans of soup or water bottles or whatever you have to build resistance. But the best way to lose weight is really to incorporate a little cardio, which just means go for a walk or get on the treadmill, jumping jacks, something to get your heart rate up. But lifting weights, so important. And just lifting like free weights, not necessarily doing those machines, because when you think about it, you're just stuck in emotion in that machine. And in reality, in real life, when we move, we're not really stuck in emotion, are we? We're not being forced to be staying there. So using free weights and slowly building up the heaviness of the weights. And so if you don't have heavier weights, you can do more reps. So my goal is to get to much heavier weights this year. Also to run some 5Ks again, which is what I was doing 2 years ago before I got sick. So with that said, and our arms warmed, let's get to working out. So we're going to start off with the chair. No wheels, preferably no arms. Make sure it's stable where it's at. We're going to do my very least favorite exercise first and get it out of the way. And then we're going to do one body side at a time, building up balance and strength, okay? Because when you work one side of the body versus 2 at the same time, it causes you to have to work a little harder. Those muscles work a little harder, so even if you're using a smaller weight, you're adding some more work and resistance to it, okay? But we're going to do both triceps on the chair, tricep dips, hands on the end, feet flat on the floor, abs tucked in. Whew. Elbows go back. 5 more. Ready? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank goodness. That is done. Okay. Now you can keep the chair handy for balance and support. Okay. And I'm going to start with my heavier weights, the 8-pounder. My poor scar is still giving me trouble. So we are going to, and since we're using the chair for balance, we're going to balance on one leg also, okay? So just to add a little extra workout, it's a little core, a little balance. So standing with the foot closest to your chair, for my case, it's my right side. I want you to stand on that right leg, knees slightly bent, okay? Abs are tucked in and you're breathing. Lifting that leg, other leg up. Just slight bend in there, okay? Just a little balance as we do a hammer curl. Now a hammer curl, palm is facing in towards your body, okay? Keep that knee bent. Breathing. As you do the work, breathe out. Trust me, your body will breathe back in by itself. It's instinctive. We just have to remember to force ourselves to breathe out, okay? Okay, let's do 5 more. Ready? This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're sneaking in a little bit of a lower body workout in as well because we're working 2 major muscle groups at one time. So I want you to get ready for a squat. So feet and knees facing forward, slightly hip distance apart. All the weight is in your heels. You should be able to pick up your toes. Your booty goes back, and you're going to lift the weight in front of us, okay, like this. All right? Again, you don't need a weight for this. Get sexy shoulders, strong arms, strong back. Get a little bit of a core workout in there too. Getting it all covered right here. Booty goes back. Arms don't lift past those shoulders. One more. Okay, so we're going to move back to this other side. Again, use a chair for balance, and if you need a lighter weight for this move, which I think I will, not there yet, but it's a lateral lift, okay? So I'm not as strong when I go laterally like that, so I went to a smaller weight. Don't want it to go above your arm, above your shoulder, elbows slightly bent, knees slightly bent as you're standing here, okay? Feel like you want to bring some balance into it, go ahead and do that same since you got the chair to support you. The whole body's shaking. If it's shaking, that's a good thing. That means the whole thing is working. Keep going. My computer's doing something weird. It's all good. Keep going. So we got, ready? This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so even the 5 pounds might have been too much on that side, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to do a one-sided press, okay? So we're going to start shoulder and then go straight up. And I went for my heavier weight again. Might have to go for my smaller one now because I'm getting a little fatigued, and you don't want to lose that form, okay? Don't make your arm so straight that you're popping your elbow out. There's still a slight bend in that arm. Hold your abs in because you don't want to arch that lower back out. I have this much smaller one, okay? I knew I was too heavy because I was arching my back out too much. So, don't overgrip that weight. We still have a whole other side to go. 2 more. 1 more. All right. Okay, so I'm going to give my arm a little bit of a reprieve, and we're going to switch to the other side, and then we'll probably do some dual work. Okay, so hammer curls, what we start off with first as a balance, right? Knees slightly bent, palm facing your side, don't overgrip that weight. And we did 20 on the other side, so we will do 20 on this side. Concentrating on that curl, okay? Knees slightly bent. Abs are tucked in. More. Here we go. Ready? This is 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. And 1. All right. Now lateral lift. Again, I need a lighter weight and elbow slightly bent. Shoulder height. Okay. Nothing higher than that. Nothing lower. Good form right here. All the weight is in your heels, knees slightly bent, abs in. We got 5 more, ready? This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, woo, good job. Okay, so now we're going to do a press, a shoulder, okay, straight up. And I'm going to start off my lower weight because I already know I'm fatigued on that side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We got 5 more, ready? Whew, feeling this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm going to grab my heavier weight, and we're going to do a tricep, okay? I want both hands on the one weight. Elbows pressed up against your ears, okay? Hold those arms next to your ears. You're not bending more than tabletop, okay? So concentrate not going past that and come up. Not snapping those elbows. Abs are tucked in, knees slightly bent. Keep breathing, abs in. We're going to do 5 more, ready? This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all right, good job. Now we're going to do 1 more here with this one heavier weight. Okay, so again, all your weight is in your heels, toes can come up, you're upright, abs are tucked in, okay? And we're just going to press up like such, okay? Giving those shoulders a workout.